42 seconds. That's the plan, not to put it into practice. Woo! Come on. Okay guys, so week 2 was one that was probably the toughest of the block. And see it good. I always said, if we can get through this week, get to go top of the block. Probably the toughest for a combination of reasons, purely because it was the third 100-mile week, and a lot of the sessions I've done solo. And I just find that if you do like those big intense runs where you're pushing yourself for a long period of time, if you have someone cycling next to you or someone running in front of you, next to you, behind you, it just makes it all that much easier. So I knew just mentally if I could get through this week, then it was just such a big week to get through. So we did it, and it's in the bank, and forward we move. Definitely a challenging week, another challenging week, should I say, but we knew from the start that this wasn't going to be easy. Okay, cool. So the 3 questions this week. First one is probably the toughest one, and I'm happy to answer it. So the question is, if for some or other reason there's really bad conditions on Berlin Marathon Day, as in there's torrential downpour or crazy winds or super hot weather, am I willing to adjust my marathon target to 222 or 225? And how will I take it? So, you know what, I think the biggest thing for me is that I need to be mentally super solid and super strong going into the race. If I have any doubts, then when the going gets tough in that last 10Ks, all those doubts come through. I'm obviously doing London Marathon the week after, Chicago the week after that, and Cape Town Marathon the week after that. So in the back of my mind, there's obviously like, if things don't go according to plan, I could pull out and I have another shot further on. But I really don't want to enter this race in that mindset. I really want to think about 220, sub 220. It's within reach, and I really am being positive about it and going for it. If for some or other reason we don't do the 220, well, the sun will still come out. We'll go again, that's for sure. No one stands in front of the gates of heaven and gets judged on their marathon time. So while I do take this stuff very seriously and want it super badly, it's not the be all and end all, and there's bigger things in life, that's for sure. But yeah, I always say, like, no one enters a marriage thinking about getting divorced. So we are definitely not entering Berlin Marathon thinking about anything slower than a sub 220. And if it happens, we'll deal with it on the day. But for now, we're really setting our mind to sub 220. The second question is, if I have bad niggles, do I stop running? And the answer is yes, of course. There's always a much bigger picture, and all these races are little points along your journey, and I definitely don't want to ever jeopardize my running in the bigger picture. So I've always said, for niggles that are worse than 7 out of 10, then I tend to stop running. I turn to cross training or whatever the case, deal with whatever needs to be dealt with. And thankfully in this block and the previous block, nothing hurts more than 7 out of 10. So I think a big reason why is because I've placed a huge focus on recovery, and, you know, hammering my body week in, week out with these 100-mile weeks. Without that extra recovery, I would most certainly fall short. I would almost guarantee to be injured. So recovery is as crucial as the training itself. So yes, anything above 7 out of 10, stop running straight away and deal with it before it gets any worse. And then the last question, someone said that they recently had a newborn and they're embracing marathon training and really unable to do so. How on earth did I do it? And the answer to that is incredibly tough. Let me not kid you. So I think it helps a lot that I have a super supportive wife in Taryn, and she supports my running, and she takes a lot of it for the both of us, especially in the beginning days when the little one sleeps for 4-hour patches at a time. But just know that there will always be better days ahead, and like in running, I suppose you go through phases, and little ones go through phases. And if you can get through these phases, then there's always better times ahead. Thankfully, she's at that age now where she's sleeping through the night most nights, not so much last night. But yeah, I know recovery and rest is a crucial part to training. So I can't emphasize how important banking that sleep is. That's when you truly recover. And a lot of us aren't truly recovering because life is just crazy and gets in the way. But if you can bank those power naps and get those sleeps in between, if you're not getting those full 7-8 hours a night, then you're doing yourself the world a favor. But hang in there, there'll be better days. Trust me, I've been there before, and you'll get through this. And what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Cool. Sit back and enjoy me putting myself through a world of pain in another all-out 100-mile week. Next week things get a bit spicy in South Africa. The week after is big half, and then we're within tasting distance of the marathon. So come on, let's keep pushing. Hey guys, so it's Monday and I am on my way to the post office, pretty much my home away from home. I always feel bad for people around me when I go there because I block up the whole post office. There's nothing worse. I think there's people there that see me and they go, oh no, not that guy again. But yeah, today quite a big order of Team Saw vests arrived. and I haven't had stock for about 2 months. So the orders have just been piling up, and yeah, that's where a big portion of my day went. So sending out the Saw vests. If you've ordered one, hopefully you have it by the time you're watching this video. But there actually are a few left in stock, so if you want to order, I'll put the link in the description below. Yeah, today was a 30k standard Monday. I got it done in one shot today. So in previous weeks I've done like a 24 and then a 6 with the Adidas run, and broken it up into 2, but I'm not doing the Adidas run tonight, so 30 in one shot it was. And tomorrow is a beast of a track session. Thank you, Kipchoge, for these ideas. So yeah, I needed to maximize the recovery time, so pretty much 24 hours from when I finish that run almost till when I do the nasty massive trunk session. Oh guys, and I watched the European Championship marathons earlier, the men's and women's, both absolutely insane. In the men's marathon finish, there was a German guy who like put in a big sprint finish, and he literally overtook second place with about 7 meters to go before the finish line or so. It was one of the most incredible finishes to any race I've ever witnessed, and yeah, that was enough motivation right there for me to send tomorrow's track session. Wahey, wahey. You know what day it is, Track Tuesday. So today we have an absolutely disgusting session. The way I saw it was I was on Instagram, saw Kipchoge's group do it last week, and I thought that looks disgusting. I have to try it myself. So here we are, loaded into the watch. When I loaded it, I nearly fell off my chair. So the session is 5 times 1k, 2k, off 60 seconds. So 1k 60 seconds rest, 2k 60 seconds rest. Do that 5 times, 15k volume. Solo session it is today. And yeah, on the way here, I was listening to a bit of music, and I've always said you can have whatever nutrition, have the best race build up, gels, anything like that. But the thing that works the most is good tunes. Good songs hit you deep and allow you to push to your max. So yeah, let's get in the zone. A little bit nervous, but nerves are good. Let's channel the energy, get this done. Guys, just give me 2 seconds. Come to life, baby. Come to life. Thank you. Guys, what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger, baby. I definitely underestimated how tough that was. 5 times 1k, 2k. Took it out pretty hard. I think, you know what, the majority of my track sessions have been slightly shorter reps, so I'm used to quicker leg speed. So I took it out quite aggressive. And yeah, I was really actually happy with the pace and efforts. Managed to average comfortably under 310, which was amazing, but I was in a dark place at halfway, and thank goodness Sam came and cycled next to me, literally saved my life. Let me introduce you to Sam quickly. Thanks so much, Sam. How's it going?
Yeah, good. Training for Chicago.
Chicago, amazing.
Niggles, so getting the cross training in.
Just under 8 weeks to go.
Yeah, getting there. Ready for Nick to pace me. Convincing him slowly.
Yeah, cool. Keep trying. I might just pace you. Cool, yeah, Sam actually joined as a coach for Best Athletics, so welcome. And just under 8 weeks to go until Chicago. But yeah, she's doing a whole lot of cross training. Anyways, guys, we ran so hard that we actually made it rain, physically made it rain. It hasn't rained here in weeks. So today, I think we found not 1 second, but 2 seconds. Another one in the bank, yes. Hey guys, so it's Wednesday, and finally a Wednesday run that felt pretty good today. I got caught in the rain earlier, but at the same time I did not complain. As you know, it's been super hot. I just thought about all those times I was running in the heat and kind of visioned steam just coming off me, and it was incredible. So yeah, it was just awesome, and I'm not complaining. You may wonder why I am lying down on the couch, and that's because I've got my recovery boots on. So let me show you what these are all about. We've got the full level going on over there, highest pressure, and yeah, watching a bit of Europeans on TV at the same time. This is something I'm doing different this block compared to the Rotterdam block. I didn't have these recovery boots for then. and I've been using them probably for about a week and a half now, and found them to be very, very beneficial. What they do is it's air compression around your whole leg. It kind of gives you like a bit of a sports flush, but what it really does is it helps increase the circulation, which just speeds up the rate of recovery. So I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. When it's done, it's actually a little bit gross. Your veins come to the surface. It looks like there's spaghetti inside your legs. But yeah, I've really found it to be beneficial so far. And hopefully this will help me find a few more seconds. What I love about this mostly is that I can work and recover at the same time. Different recovery options like foam roller, massage gun, those you can't really work at the same time because you need to use your hands. This, I was doing it yesterday. I wrote a blog post, getting through quite a bit of phone work today while recovering. So it's an absolute win. They're not the cheapest, I know, but I do have a discount code for you, which I'll put in the description if that helps. Cool, let's recover to the max.
My guys. The watch has just beeped 34Ks. Another big day in. And yeah, I often find this section of the block where it's like, call it 5.5 weeks till 3.5 weeks to go, one of the toughest because you're fatigued and you can't quite smell race day. But Matt Fox reminded me yesterday there's under 40 days to go. And yeah, that's enough motivation right there. So today was the Adidas heel repeat day, and I meant to keep Thursdays intermediate. I probably definitely pushed a little bit harder today than I should have. There was a group, there was a vibe, you know, I was feeling it, so it kind of just opened up a bit, which could make Saturday's big session very, very interesting. But yeah, even though Berlin's flat as a pancake, and I often recommend doing your longer runs similar to the way the marathon route profile is going to be. So a lot of my longer runs are on Battersea. I like incorporating hills still because they are a crucial part to anyone's training, even for when training for a flat race. They help build muscle. They help form really good aerobic work. And they just reduce the chances of getting niggles and stuff. So yeah, really some good work banked today. And if you look at the world's best, often I see what they're doing, try and incorporate it into my training and also into the people that I coach. And like the Kipchoges of the world, even though he's going for a world record at Berlin in a few weeks' time as well, he does a lot of his track stuff he does on flat, fast routes, but a lot of his longer tempo stuff, fartlek stuff, longer runs are all on hilly undulating routes. So yeah, just really good to get the elevation in. And yeah, Saturday session. So it's I like getting through 3 sessions within each training block. One is to race a half marathon, one is 4 by 5K, and one is 3 by 10K. So Saturday is 3 by 10K, the biggest session of the block, 40K run in total. And yeah, just really, I need to stay disciplined this time. In the last block, I got a bit carried away. We made a sweaty lead video out of it. It was awesome, but I ended up probably pushing too hard and harder than I should have. So yeah, Saturday is going to be key for discipline. And that's my question to you this week is, what is either your favorite session or what is the one session within a marathon training block that you feel like you love getting through, need to get through? A good guide, let me know. I would love to know and maybe incorporate it into either my training or the people that I coach. Peace out.
So Easy Friday is done and dusted. Short, sweet, nothing crazy ahead of tomorrow. But I'd like to share a few things with you today. So, you know, I've got peanut butter issues, like serious peanut butter issues. Like I could eat peanut butter as a meal for every meal for the rest of my life. I absolutely love peanut butter. I don't eat banana. Banana is the only food I don't eat, which is a pity because bananas are so good for you and running and bananas go together. But let me show you my peanut butter stash and what just arrived. So this is for this week. Pepper nut crunchy peanut butter. It's great. That's for next week. Then yesterday I received some Chai Charge chocolate peanut butter. Thank you so much. Had it with my oats yesterday. Game changer. Absolutely love it. Thank you for that. And then guess what just arrived? Some nut chop. So over here we've got some normal peanut butter. Here we've got creamy peanut butter. Ooh, look at the color of that. And here we've got crunchy peanut butter. Guys, my oats just got a whole lot more interesting.
Guys, guess what day it is? It is 3 times 10K day. The biggest session of the block, 40K run in total, quality volume of 30K. So yeah, the last time I did this session, it was recorded for Sweaty Lead video. And I definitely went a little bit too hard in the session. Amazing splits, but like I said, I want to just save a little bit back for race day. So we're going to be more disciplined this time. We're going to work hard, but definitely not empty the tank. But nonetheless, it's a massive session to get through. One of the key sessions that I need to get through in the block. And yeah, it's a beautiful morning for it. So there's a race going on here at Battersea Park as well, some nice motivation. But like I said, I tend to talk a bit too much when I know there's big sessions coming up. So less talking, more doing. Touch base in 40K's time. Let's do this. Okay guys, so the plan for today, I'm just over halfway through the first set. So just over 5K's in, into the 10K volume. The plan is to go 34 minutes, 33, 30, and 33, which means 324 a K, 321 a K, 318 a K. That's the plan, not to put it into practice. Woo! Come on. Guys, we did it. Thank you so much for helping me through that. Yeah, that's 5 weeks out. What a way to finish off the third 100-mile week. I mean, what I'm doing to my body for me is just ridiculous. We are reaching new levels, that's for sure. Today was much more in control than last time I did the session. Physically much more in control. Mentally probably tougher, because last time I had Charlie cycling next to me, filming for Sweat Elite. This time was just me. 40Ks, 329 average pace. The 3K sets exactly how I wanted. 33, 55, 33, 33, and 32, 50-ish. So nice progression. But yeah, there's nothing easy about this. But guys, seriously, often I say the training is tougher than race day. For me, definitely. Today was a clear sign of that, and we got through today. We can get through race day. We're giving ourselves a proper shot. What a way to finish. My word. There was a race going on towards the end, so that helped keep the motivation levels there. Time to have a protein recovery smoothie. I've got an Urban app massage coming to my house for a 90-minute sports flush. Are you kidding me? And I just kept thinking, what does Kipchoge do when the going gets tough? He does this. So I try to do this, but I look more like this. We're there, guys, we're there. In South Africa next week. Come on. Week 3, 100-mile week. I think this might be the last, or there might be one more 100-mile week, but come on, guys, huge. We're giving ourselves a proper chance in 5 weeks. Peace out.